couldn't sew a button.
Right.
I love her. She had 9 kids, couldn't sew a button. My mother's mother crocheted everything, and she would be so proud to see something like that on my bed or anyone's bed in her family. But anyway, moving on, I digress. We have some great pieces in the show. This one is also brand new today, and if you are looking for that wonderful kind of floral look, that vintage look, here you're getting it with the Victoria Garden 100% cotton reversible quilt set with the sham. Today we have it for you at a feature price, and if you know QVC, you know that feature prices are not here forever. They go away eventually, and now you can get them on 4 easy payments. $23.50 for the twin, $28 for the full queen size, or $30.25 for the king size. It's item H204651. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful shades in here, like the peaches and the roses and the greens.
It's beautifully done. They're getting a terrific shot of what I think makes this quilt the most special.
Yeah.
There's a stripe running through, and you can see it in this little green and peach and rose foulard that's been pin tucked and ruched.
That's
and
beautiful.
That gives you, it's sort of a tied down ruffle, and that gives you tremendous detail. The way the light hits this, it's just incredible. I wish you could feel it too, because it's incredibly smooth, but it just gives it that little ruffled effect that almost dances across your bed.
Well, you know what? This is the kind of quilt that is so special. This is the kind of quilt that if you did, have it handmade in your family,
right,
it would have taken a real expert in the art of sewing and design and, quilting to create something like this. Now you're getting it with this wonderful fabric that, by the way, it's 100% cotton, machine wash, tumble dry, and you can use it and enjoy it and really, just experience what it's like to use that vintage look in a quilt.
And it is 100% cotton. It's also been washed to give it a sort of an aged, shabby chic look. You're looking at the front, so it has that stripe that runs up the bed, but as we fold this back, you'll see it reverses to the all-over floral. So you can have 2 completely different looks depending on your day.
That's gorgeous.
Every time you remake the bed, you can put the floral on one side and just have the stripe peeking out, or you can do the stripe, and I love just cuffing it with a little bit of that. And as you see from the shams, we have the stripe side, or as I flip that, it goes all of a sudden to the all-over floral.
And you know what? When we come back to the front side of the shams, show them, there is that pin tucking and that ruching all along either side. There is a lot going on in this quilt. This is beautiful.
It's a lot of work for someone to do this by hand. But what you'll see is when you get this home, when the light streams in the morning, you see the detail. Even when you put the lamps on, it creates a shadow, it creates a movement, and it just makes this special.
You know what? This is the kind of piece that makes your house feel like a home. And I know that may sound a little corny and that may sound a little cheesy, but it really does. It really does, because it brings
like
that...
a spa, a bed and breakfast, a country inn feeling to your home.
Yeah.
And it looks very decoratory. Even if you're unsure how to decorate, even if you're unsure how to mix patterns, we've done all that work for you. We've mixed the little foulard with the stripe, with the floral. It's all tied together. There's shades of roses, greens, peach, a little bit of butter yellows, a wonderful neutral khaki tone. This looks great with cherry furniture, mahogany, white wicker. Anything you put with this, it really is a chameleon.
And you know what? When I think about like the trends that are happening in clothing, right? Like the boho chic trends. You see like your Anthropologies, your Betsy Johnsons, all this type of wonderful. Like even the younger girls, the teenage girls, the 20-year-old girls, they're wearing dresses that are inspired like this. So this is maybe like a great gift for a niece, a daughter, a granddaughter. If they're going away to college, if they're getting their first apartment, what a beautiful way to just liven up their home and give them that shabby chic look and that wonderful vintage look in their house, which, by the way, they're wearing. It's very, very on trend.
And it is heirloom quality. We're talking about grandmothers. Just because, if maybe you're a mother out there or a grandmother watching, it's not, just because it didn't come from your hands doesn't mean it didn't come from your heart. So there are lots of grandmothers out there that are running companies and they're CEOs and maybe they're not at home quilting. That doesn't mean you can't give somebody the gift of an heirloom quilt that will be loved and treasured and passed down. Maybe this is great for a hope chest. Maybe it's good as a, I don't know, graduation present, someone going off to college. But this is a piece that 40 years from now, they'll say, oh, my grandmother gave that to me.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to say my grandmother, you know, crocheted this or sewed it or quilted it. But this was from my grandmother. And the quality, because it's 100% cotton in the way it's made, the way all the beautiful detailing, it's going to last and be something that is an heirloom.
H204651. Today you have it on Easy Pay. 4 easy payments of $23.50 for the twin, $28 for the full queen size, or $30.25 for the king size. You're getting 2 pillow shams in the full queen and the king size, and if you're picking up the twin, you're getting 1 pillow sham along with it. And if you know what, if you're picking up the twin, lots of different ways to use this. You were saying earlier, the tablecloth, I thought that was a genius idea.
I would take this, if you want a swanky picnic, throw it over the picnic table, set
gorgeous.
the table, and you know, even with your good china or with, you know, paper plates. It's a great way to elevate an event, very Martha.
And you never have to worry about it getting dirty because it's machine wash, tumble dry.
Put it in the dryer on delicate.